Hello everyone, welcome to this little lesson on how to use the simple past. The first thing we need to understand is time. So what is time? Well, time tells us when things happen, and things can happen at different times, right? Let's imagine a timeline, like the one we saw in Avengers Endgame. We can divide time in three parts. The past, where all things that already happened go to. Then there is the present. Things that are happening right now belong to the present, but the present doesn't last long. For example, see that bird flying? Now, vroom, it's gone. What the bird just did is now in the past. The present happens very quickly, doesn't it? Look, one more time. Vroom, gone into the past. So, how do we use the past in English? Well, the first thing that changes is the action or the things we do. These little words that describe what we do are called verbs. When they are happening, they have one shape. But as soon as they move into the past, the shape can change. Sometimes they have a little change, usually by adding ed at the end of the verb. For example, the verb walk is changed into its past form by adding ed. And then we have the past form of walk, which is walked. But sometimes verbs change so much you can't even recognize them. They are like when you dress up in a costume and your friends don't recognize you because you look very different. For example, the verb eat changes to ate when it goes into the past. All the verbs that have ed are called regular verbs, and they are very easy to spot. All you have to do is look for the ed at the end. It's like their tail. All the verbs that put a disguise on and look very different when they are in their past form are called irregular verbs. These are tricky and you have to play with them to really spot them. So, when do we use the past? Well, there are many situations in which we can use the simple past. For example, when we complete simple actions. I walked to the playground with my friends. The action was completed. Okay? Also, when we talk about a habit or routine, things that we used to do in the past. Every Saturday, I played basketball with my brother. And also, we can use the simple past to express things we like or things that we don't like. For example, when I was a child, I liked banana cake. Now I don't. So as you can see, we use the simple past in many ways and for many things. But how exactly do we make a sentence in the simple past? Well, how about if we build one together? First, let's choose a subject. A subject is any person, animal, object, or thing that can do something. These words are called nouns. For today, Joey will be our subject. Now, we have to think about something Joey can do. Let's see. Okay, let's say Joey can play the guitar. But to get any good at it, he must practice. He needs to practice a lot. So now we know what the action Joey does to play the guitar well. He practices. This is a habit or a routine Joey does. But in this case, the action has already happened. So we need to change the verb into the past. And we can know this by wondering, when? When did he do the action in the past? When did he practice guitar? Let's pretend it was last week. So now we know when the action happened in the past. Now let's write our past simple sentence. Our subject is Joey. The action, practice guitar. When? Last week. Joey practiced guitar last week. Huh, easy, right? Okay, so that was today's grammar lesson. I hope you liked it. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Goodbye, everyone.